Hi, I'm Emma Stevenson, and I am the senior class president, and I am here to lead all of you in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets roared clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, welcome to the class of 2020, our first ever virtual graduation ceremony. These are unprecedented times. None of us thought that we would be here, but I'm excited to share this moment in time with you guys, even if it's at your home. You guys have worked hard for 13 years to get to this moment, and here we are graduating in 2020. I want to start by thanking Kent Kern for our superintendent for his part in this. Thank you for sending the students off, and Zima Creason, our board member that's part of this as well. Thank you for all of the kind words that you had to say to our students. This is an amazing time, and we wouldn't be here today without all of the hard work of Sandra Ames-Hogger. She's our Vice Principal Secretary. Sandra has done an amazing job. You guys have been getting communication from her for months, just about how to upload videos, how to work with everything. She is amazing. I want to thank also our amazing counselors for the work that they've done in making sure that all of you seniors got to this point in time, finished up with your credits, figured out how to do credit and no credit and grades. It's been awesome. I want to thank our teachers for all of the hard work that they've done, not just in the last 3 months as they've worked through distance learning, but in the 4 years to get you guys here to this point of graduation. And last but not least, all of our staff members. We've worked tirelessly trying to figure this out as you have over the last few months and getting us to this point in time. So thank you all for all that you've done. With that being said, here we are, and we are working through a pandemic that none of us could have ever imagined would have happened. And we're here for graduation, not together as we should be, but instead separated by homes and walls, separated away from our friends, separated away from all of the friends that you worked with throughout your 4 years of high school. Seniors, you have lost so much in the last few months through this pandemic. It started with Sportsorama. We were released on March 13th, and you didn't get to participate in Sportsorama and try to win that one more time. That's a huge loss for you guys. The next thing is senior breakfast. You guys missed out on your senior breakfast at the end of the year, just sitting together, acknowledging all of your accomplishments together. Our senior awards ceremony, all of the different opportunities you would have had to pick that time up and see your family, your parents in the crowd supporting you, cheering you on. Well, senior cut day, I guess it wasn't so much of a loss. You guys have kind of been able to cut school for 3 months now, but that's one of those. Senior pranks, this is kind of pre-recorded, so I'm hoping that we were able to miss that one this year. Senior ball, man, how amazing that would have been for you, and not being able to have your senior ball, such a great loss. And now obviously graduation. We are so sorry that you guys had to miss all of those things, that you're sitting at home right now going, you know, what could have been. And it's not just for you students. Parents have lost so much. Parents, you would have been up in the crowd for that sports-orama cheering on your students. You would have been at the awards ceremony up in the bleachers seeing your students receive those senior awards and cheering them on. The dilemma of whether or not to call in that excuse for senior cut day and get your student the ability to turn in work from that day. The loss of the opportunity to see your son or daughter dressed up for senior ball and walking out for one more high school dance. And now you're at home with your son or daughter, and you're watching a virtual graduation, surrounded by great people I know, but still not the same as being able to be in our stadium and celebrate the graduation in the way that we all hoped that we would, and the way that we've looked forward to doing this for 13 years now. We have to dig deep into this pandemic to really find the silver lining of what there is to celebrate with this year's graduation. But I believe that if you look around you right now, if you as a student turn around and look around your room right now, wherever you're at celebrating this, and you see the people around you, you just might see that silver lining. President Ulysses S. Grant once said, "The friend in my adversity I shall always cherish most. I can better trust those who help to relieve the gloom of my dark hours than those who are so ready to enjoy with me the sunshine of my prosperity." Guys, you have people that are around you in dark times, people that have picked you up and celebrated you, people that have planned opportunities for you to celebrate this, whether it be in the park or on the street or however they've tried to figure out how to celebrate this with you. And those are the people that are there through thick and thin. And you wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for those people. The people are right now around you in that room couldn't be more proud of you. Parents and family and close friends, you have worked so hard for this moment. And as all of you think back over the last 13 years, kindergarten and elementary school, and learning how to read and learning how to add and subtract and multiply and divide, all those basic foundation skills, and then seeing your child grow into an adolescent, watching them go through puberty and finishing up middle school and those awkward stages of life, and then getting into high school and having to figure out how to do a block school and take so many classes and work so hard through their homework. The last 3 months through this pandemic cannot diminish those accomplishments. And while this pandemic that we're facing right now may have robbed you from your experiences in your senior year, you will overcome. You will one day look back on this time and you'll look at your son or your daughter and you'll say, "Man, I remember graduation. Have you heard of that whole COVID-19 coronavirus thing? You remember that? Well, that's the year I graduated from high school. In fact, I think I can still find the video." And you'll be able to talk to your son, your daughter, their friends, maybe even your grandkids about what this time was like. And it'll be something that you look back on and you go, "Yeah, we were there." Martin Luther King once said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." This is probably the greatest challenge that we have had during our lives, our collective lives. We've seen wars, we've seen times of struggle, we've seen times of economic depression, but this has taken so much away from us. It's taken away the freedom that we have to go out and be a part of community and be social and do all of the things that we were so ready to do. And I miss every single moment that we could have been spending with you as seniors. You are such an amazing class of students. And there are so many of you that are destined to such great things, whether you're going out into the career world, whether you're going to a junior college, whether you're going to one of our armed forces, or whether you're going to a 4-year college. You are all capable, wonderful adults, ready to take on the challenges of life. And I hope that we as Del Campo have helped build up a support system for you. We hope that we'll be able to stay in contact with you. We miss you so much, and we are so proud of you and your accomplishments. Congratulations to the class of 2020. You are amazing. We are so proud of you. And I want to end with this one thing. Let's never forget, the best times are always found when friends and family gather round. Congratulations, class of 2020. Go Del Campo.
Good morning, faculty and staff, families, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Melanie Bellina, and it is my honor to welcome you to Del Campo's 2020 graduation. Graduates, we arrived here 4 short years ago, and now it's time for us to leave. Never in a million years did I imagine our senior year would conclude like this. Though we may be heartbroken that we will not be able to finish with a bang, we must leave Del Campo with the same energy and enthusiasm we had when we entered in 2016. Although some of us do not like to look back, in this seminal moment, it seems right to reflect on our time here at Del Campo. The clueless kids who walked into Del Campo leave here today as young adults, ready to take on the world. We worked hard to get to this moment, from staying up late writing 4-page essays, to cramming for our finals, to taking rigorous advanced placement classes, to juggling sports and holding down jobs. We must realize we did not successfully complete 4 years of high school by ourselves. To our teachers, thank you for sharing your time and your knowledge with us. Although it is your job to do so, you went above and beyond to ensure we were prepared and successful in whatever we pursue beyond high school. From tutoring after school, to giving up your lunchtime to remediate tests, to setting the bar high for us when we thought we couldn't do it. To our parents, thank you for the support and love you brought into our lives. You helped us with homework and listened to our complaints and attended countless sporting events. You guided us and gave us just enough space to become independent. You have shown us how to take a dark situation and turn it into a learning experience that shows our ability to overcome obstacles and heartache. On behalf of the class as a whole, we want to thank you, staff, and parents for your acts of kindness and all the hard work you put into giving us our experience of walking that stage and receiving our diplomas. Starting today, we will take these lessons you have taught us over the years and put them to good use. Thank you also to everyone who keeps Del Campo running, including administration, clerical staff, instructional aides, and custodians. Your hard work does not go unnoticed. Although we are all excited to graduate, we must recognize the friendships, relationships, and connections developed in the last 4 years. Coming into Del Campo, we were able to meet hundreds of different people and create unforgettable bonds. Some were even created with students around the world, including Germany, Sweden, Italy, and France. Your time in America was cut short, and we miss you all dearly. I'm happy to say that all the connections I have made here at Del Campo, even the lost ones, I am forever grateful for. I encourage all of you who made or lost a friend along the way to look at these relationships with gratitude. Some people may come into our lives only for a short while. Others will remain with us forever. All of these memories will be cherished. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm." Graduates, we will face obstacles and failures on our journey, but that is no reason to give up or to lose sight of what is important. We're a bright group of individuals with a bright future ahead of us. Here we are at both a finish line and a starting line. Change can be hard, but most of all, it should be exciting. Many of us will find change when we begin the next chapters of our lives, whether that is pursuing a college degree, enlisting in one of the branches of the armed forces to keep our country safe, moving directly into the workforce, or taking time to discover a path that speaks to us. We must embrace this change and acknowledge that with change comes growth. Class of 2020, you have helped me to realize that home is not necessarily just a physical place. It is also the people who inhabit this place. Wherever you go, always remember you have a home here. We are all Cougars. Congratulations, fellow graduates of the class of 2020.
Hi, I'm Zima Creason. I'm a member of the San Juan Unified Board of Education. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I wish very much that I could address you in person. My heart goes out to the class of 2020 and the families. You deserve all the celebrations that you've looked forward to for so very long, and I'm so sorry that that can't happen right now. Nonetheless, all you have accomplished is nothing short of tremendous. All of the homework, all the tests, navigating relationships, making choices, defining your path, and fighting hard to have the freedom to do you, all while working towards this day. You did it. I'm a mom, and I'm one of those moms that loves to give unsolicited advice, so I'm not going to pass up this opportunity to give you a few tips. I hope they're helpful to you along the way. First, I want to say, let kindness lead the way. Not only kindness to others, but be kind to yourself. You truly deserve it. Leave things better than you found them, at home and in the world. Don't post anything on Insta that you don't want on the front page of the newspaper and spread that piece of advice around. And my personal favorite, you can't fly like an eagle if you're running around with a bunch of turkeys. I'm so incredibly proud of all of you. Your road was long with challenges, frequent change, and incredible growth along the way. For a variety of reasons, not everyone experiences what you are experiencing right now. Enjoy your day. Celebrate yourself. You did it. Congratulations, class of 2020.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down. No, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong and just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Yeah. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, keep on moving, keep climbing, keep your faith, baby. It's all about the climb. Keep your faith, keep your faith. Thank you. Woo!
Hello, I'm Anjari Ribe. It is my honor to speak today to the graduating class of 2020. It was the fall of 2008 when we walked into our first official classroom as kindergartners. We were inexperienced and scared. wondering what would come next as we moved through elementary school. Once we got to middle school, we thought we had finally made it to the big leagues. 2 years seemed like forever as we anxiously awaited high school. Freshman year at Del Campo wasn't exactly as we thought it would be. We explored the uncharted waters of the hallways, and we began to find ourselves. As sophomores, we got our licenses. We were no longer the center of attention to all. We felt like we were on top of the world. Then, junior year hit, with more difficult classes, SATs, and ACTs. For the first time, we began to think of our future. As seniors, it was our time to shine. We ruled the campus, sharing laughter and tears, as we took advantage of our last year together. Finally, 12 years of education have been completed. During those 12 years, we were surrounded by familiar faces of our classmates and teachers. Our support system was strong, and we grew to rely on our friends and family, knowing that they were there to guide us. Now our next adventure will consist of unfamiliar faces and foreign places. Some of us will continue our education, moving on to technological schools, junior colleges, or four-year universities. Others will fearlessly protect our country, serving in all branches of the military. Others will enter the workforce, craving out careers. Yet, no matter our path, each of us will have one thing in common. We are the class of 2020. Charles Dickens once wrote, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." These past 4 years exemplify these statements. We relish those great times, football and basketball games, homecoming halls and dances, kids helping kids galas, avid night outs, sports-orama wins, Dr. Hale's psychology classes, Miss Lainez and Miss Shaw's English classes, and junior prom. From staying up late to finish cramming for AP tests, to waking up early to watch our senior sunrise, we counted down the hours and days left in our senior year, only to have it cut short in the blink of an eye. After 4 years of hard work, dedication, and countless cups of Starbucks and Dutch Bros, we stand here today as high school graduates. Although we were the first class in the history of Del Campo to miss graduation, we have so much to be thankful for. Our losses distinguish us from all other classes and bring us closer together. It was here at Del Campo that we made memories that will last a lifetime, developed friendships that will remain strong, and built the confidence necessary to begin new chapters in our lives. For the rest of our lives, we will be known as the class of 2020, a class marked with strength, determination, and resilience. The world, as we have learned, is plagued with dangers, from climate change to poverty to human rights violations to world pandemics. Yet, against all of these odds, we have managed to graduate. While we cannot be together in person today, it is our numerous accomplishments that bring us together to honor our biggest achievement thus far. While our time at Del Campo was nothing like the High School Musical movies we watched years ago, it was where we made memories. As we take our next steps into the world, ready to change it for the better, we will look back fondly at our time at Del Campo High School. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all luck as you venture out into the unknown. As William Shakespeare once said, "Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them." Each of us will achieve our own form of greatness as we continue our journey in the world. So congratulations to the graduates who faced life-changing obstacles over the last 4 years, to the first-generation graduates such as myself, and to all my fellow Cougars. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We did it.
Hello, I'm Superintendent Kent Kern. By the power vested in me by the State of California and the Board of Trustees of the San Juan Unified School District, I hereby authorize the issuance of diplomas of graduation to the students of Del Campo's graduating class of 2020.
Zachary Joseph Arnio. Jordan Scott Adams. Duha H. Al-Najdi, Andrew Donnie Albin, Timothy Reyes Aldama IV, Caitlin Diane Alder, Diego Enrique Almuina, Jonathan Sayed Alvarado Mendoza, Savannah E. Alvarez, Raymond Amezquita, Dante Ryan Anderson, Brandon Anderson, Rejma Antazar, Melanie Michelle Armea, Hosam Atta, Tessa Michelle Auer, Astrea Marie Avakian, Ryan Bailey, Dylan Joseph Carl Balassi, Elizabeth Ramirez Baligod, Reese J. Balo, Maxim Banar, Jeanette Daniela Banaru, Devin Barbich, Sarah Elizabeth Barr, Gabriel Aaron Beals, Melanie Nicole Bellina, Justin Blaine Benedict, Brandon Jet Bergdahl, Brendan Nicholas Bergen, Ethan Robert Bird, Joshua Riley Bivens, Olivia Dasani Blas, August Gabriel Blessing Young, Cody R. Blevins, Yulia Bobrovskaya, Rami Nadir Busakin, Macy Bella Bowles, Stephen William Bowman, Joel Patrick Boyd, Aiden James Brooks, Angelina Marie Burgess, Isabel Elaine Busath, Joseph Nathaniel Byers, Red Maureen Figueroa Kahutai, Autumn Justine Quitugua Camacho, Kelly Ray Caps, Yesenia Nevaeh Cardena, Isaiah David Carlson, Delaney Jordan Solly Carpenter, Shauna Liberty Carr, Valerie Justine Renee Caskey, Santiago Juan Ernesto Castro. Shandaira Castro. Joshua Robert Catalano. Kiara Kawasasi. Pei Ting Chai. Janessa A. Cisneros. Olga Cisneros. Nadia Alexandra Clinny. Tioman Attila Brian Kodar. Aaliyah Denise Collins. Thomas Gregory Connell. Kenneth Gideon Connor. Dakota Lynn Corbett. Rihanna Lee Cox Taylor. Burke Hart Crane. Kyle Jonathan Crane. Kevin Humberto Cruz Jr. Raven Mondane Cruz. Ileana V. Cuevas. Teresa Leanne Curran. Michelle Rose Daly. Brandon Michael S. Davis. Jacob M. Dean. Carmen Eduardo Delgado Amezquita. Alec James Dennett. Iara Kumari Darani Yagaladantis. Gavin Joseph Devine. Trinity Afton Diller. Elizabeth Valerie Dorashik. Marissa May Dunn. Samantha Melanie Jane Edlow. Samantha Louise Eldridge. Brandon Robert Endres. Sancho Alfonso Eskridge II. Blake William Estes. Polly Helen Feyanati. Marcus Bradley Farris. Sofia Fedotova. Cody Felicio. Emma Caitlin Fitch. Audrey Jo Fuller. Madeline Gabriel. Gavin Joshua Garrett. Francesca Susanna Garay. Alina Sylvia Garcia. Julia Louise Garcia. Brian Lee Gardner Jr. Austin Garfias. Raymond Charles Jervis. Misty Elise Gibbard. Jordan King Gillespie, Michaela Renee Gillooly, Madison Lynn Glass, Yeva Vitalyevna Glushenko, Ashley Yamil Espinoza Gonzalez, Mauricio Espinosa Gonzalez, Gladys Gabriela Gonzalez Gomez, Jasmine Lynn Gordon, Deanna Gorbitz, Larissa Leanne Gutierrez, Taven Lynn Haggett, Asen Kenneth Hall, Duncan Ross Hansen, Lovisa Lily Elizabeth Hansen, Justin Tanner Harcherick, Alan Chase Harley, Jordan K. Hartrenough, Sophie Margaret Howe, Caleb Lee Hebuk, Diana Jasmine Hedrick, Taylor Rebecca Henderson, BJ Jeremy Ponyboy Hernandez, Yareli Hernandez, Maya Herrera, Rowan Ash Higgins, Whitney Denise Hemphill, Polina Horyanenko, Delaney Drew Hubbard, Avery Isabella Hulse, Jacqueline Hale Hutchings, Joshua David Hutchinson, Tu Huynh, Thai Huynh, Olga Iachnitsa, Daisy Nayeli Isidoro, Tony Page Jacob Hart, Andrea Marie Jimenez, Brandy Jimenez, Madison Marie Johnson, Raquel Johnson, Joseph Satnam Jones, Anthony Jacob Kalenyuk, Mode Mutahar Karimi, Elijah Lovis Keith, Dominic Joseph Chensrud, Nikita Kulikov, Olesia Kumansky, Micah Thomas Custer Varnado, Siobhan O'Hanlon Larkin, Destiny Sky Larson, Isabel Vang Lascano, Julie Marimet Lascano. Dana Christine Latimer. Erin Hairhin Lee. Amanda Elizabeth Leeper. Micah Elizabeth Lewis. Nevaeh Lynn Lewis. Miranda Danielle Laity. Alejandro Lopez Mauricio. Emily Lopez Poncio. Jackson Patrick Lozano. Jalen Michael Luckett. Lilia Lungu. Pavel Lungu. Nicoletta Lupin. Anderson Thomas Liu. Gwendolyn Charlize Mailer. Militon Maximovich. Angelina Marie Malone. Kavi Mares. Alex Marivalik. Olivia G. Marinoble. Brennan Bruce Martin. Nicholas Preston Martin. Samantha Ann Martin. Seth Eugene Scott Martin. Emily Rhea Elizabeth Martinez. Timothy Joe Martinson. Vladimir Martinyuk. Brianna Maslianka. William Robert McIntosh. Ashley Noel McMahon. Noah Nathaniel Medina. Mary Miles. Victoria Marie Miles. Alana Marie Mills. Jerick Lamar Mills Icasiano. Tiaria Carice Dean Mitchell. Eden Isaac Milovic. Noah Peter Moeva. Yasir Anmar Mohammed Ali. Israel Osvaldo Monroy Hernandez. Jacob Benjamin Morgan. Gabriel Hunter Morrison. Haley Janelle Morrow. Liberio Reynard Mercy Mukdani. Emily Renee Mull. Anthony Vincent Munoz. Megan Dawn Murphy. Devrin Aaron Myers. Montello David Myers. Faraz Nasser, Alyssa Nicole Naylor, Devin Jacob Neal, Damarian Winston Nelson, Emma Jane Nelson, Sean David Nelson, Nicole Janae Nicholson, Kylie Nicole Niemeyer, Javin William Noble, Madison Ilana O'Brien, Letza Ariana Ocampo, Nicole Nia Ocampo, Citlali Yuritsi Ochoa, Cade Dennis O'Keefe, Carmelo Corley Olguin, Leandra L. Olido, Kylie Rena Olmsted, Eliza Bianca Guinto Orion, Noah Shane Ortiz, Zarmina Usmani, Catherine Elizabeth Jean Otterbein, Samantha Mercedes Parada, Tavan Sharif Parkman, Connor William Patterson, Margarita Rosemary Paul, Sydney Taylor Paul, Randy Nathan Payne, Julia Lindsay Perkins, Spencer Craig Peters, Holly Renee Peterson, Ellis R. Fanner, Rex G. Phillips, Charles Matthew Jordan Plonge, Anastasia Porkunova, Armani Pete Presley, Essence Judith Pruitt, Timothy Piriev, Juliana Lorraine Quesada, Naomi Quiralte, Shams Omer Rahman, Miriam Ramani, Eric Chaz Randolph, Joshua Matthew Rainey, Landon James Regan, Kimberly Retta, Michelle Reyes Delgado, Jonathan James Dale Rhodes, Samantha Isabel Rincon Gonzalez, Valentin Rios Rodriguez IV, Matthew William Reezy, Catherine Isabel Rocha, Jada Alicia Roper, Emma Ross, Jackson Ray Rubsum, Deanna Marie Runke, Dewan Russo, Jaden Torn Matthew Seychow, Hasna Safi, Parker Robert Sanderson, Alfonso Santiago Acevedo, Caitlin Kildare Santos, Asia Marie Seals, Taylor Mackenzie Shatko, John Charles Sherinian III, Ruzana Shomakova, Cole Stephen Simmons, Isabella Rose Simmons, Megan Elizabeth Sims, Kirill Slobodchikov, Barrett Scott Smith, Cosette Catherine Smith, Kayla L. Smith, Natalie Catalina Smuskowitz, Dominic Jordan Stady, Chloe Adara Stair, Isabel Selena Stevens, Emma Stevenson, Nathan Roscoe Stewart III, Saxon Walker Stewart, Kayla Grace Stokes, Hannah L. Stone, Caitlin Rose Stratton, Arta Sumovic, Joyce Guillermo Swanee, Jasenia Marie Swink, Sunny Calvin Nguyen Tan, Josie Eliza Terrell, Tyler Frank Texada, Lawson James Thompson, Marshall Roosevelt Thompson Jr., Isaac Ize Torres, Daisy Mae Trotty, Dylan Matthew Tucker, Antonio Brian Uparesa, Andrea Guadalupe Uribe, Vincent S. Valadez, Philip Ashton Vang Mitchell, Vanessa Leah Vorobitz, Jesse Allison Walda, Ty Walsh, Stephen Waters. Brandon David Webb. Dylan Robert Wells. Brandon Scott Parker Williams. Bryce William Wynn II. Timothy John Witteborg. Madison Rose Wrigley. Aliyah Azalea Dejua Wiley. Jordan James Yee. Audrey Faye Yonemura Bates. Tamara Zivkovic. Arns D. Zulik. Alexander James Zuniga.
Hail to you, our old Campo. Hail to the blue and gold. As we fight to win our victories with colors strong and bold. Memories we'll have forever with loyalty strong and true. Hail to you, our alma mater, we'll remember you.
Hello, I'm back again. We are here now for the most exciting part of the ceremony. Although I know that these circumstances weren't expected, I would like to thank each and every one of you for making the last 4 years amazing. We will truly never forget these times we had together, and may we all have luck as we move on to the next chapter of our lives. Seniors, make sure your tassel is on the right side and follow me as we move them from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2020.